We are meeting you at Bonduma. Bonduma is a neighborhood here in the southwest region, precisely in Boya subdivision. Well, this is one of the neighborhoods that suffered a huge blow this morning as athletes participating at the Mount Cameroun race were going up the mountain after the launching at the Moliko Omnisport Stadium. Right behind me, the house you see, we hear about 8 persons were injured as a result of an explosion that occurred here in the early hours of the day. And of course, that explosion took place by the side of a car. We hear that car has been abandoned for a long time, but nobody took particular note of the car until the explosion that occurred.
At about 7:25, not so, that is when we heard the explosion. So all of us ran away. Even some of the runners ran away, went back, took the direction back to the stadium. Some of them went inside the quarter. Yes, there was a car. They have, the military have carried away the car. Where that military car is standing, that is where the car was. So they have taken the car to the station. I don't know. I saw 2. One small child, for about 5 years old, and the father. One man was arrested. Our neighbor, just opposite us here, who sells this motor part. Because he was keeping, maybe because he's keeping dada, I don't know.
This explosion that occurred here at Bonduma injured about 19 persons, according to what we were told. Among these 19 persons, we had some 3 children who sustained extensive burns. We have a 1 year and 6 months old baby, a 4 years old, and a 14-year-old child who had sustained extensive burns. And amongst these persons who also had injuries in the course of this explosion this morning, we had 2 athletes, one from Cameroun and another from Gabon, and the rest of the persons who were injured as a result of the explosions were those who were on the way to support athletes who were running up the mountain. We are welcoming you to the Boya Regional Hospital, where the 19 persons who were injured as a result of the explosions along the race course are being admitted. And here we met some of the athletes at the emergency unit. Some of them told us that they are getting better, but one of them told us that the explosion gave him a wound around the chest, and his legs are also swollen. He told us that he's faring well for now.
I mean, after we reached around Biaka entrance, we immediately saw an explosive, and I was like the first person to contact it, and I just felt that, and I realized myself that I was down and blood was coming out from my chest. And immediately the ambulance just took me to the hospital because that is where my race stopped.
Many patients are getting better, as the doctor told us, and we are hoping that as the days goes by, most of them will be leaving their sick bed. Reporting for Equinoxe Television News at the Boya Regional Hospital, Francois Rodrigue de Koume, Smart Nchiken Gabriel on special assignment.